Hi everyone, communication is a discipline that mainly studies the basic theory and knowledge of modern communication. Today I want to introduce a communication theory with you, which is knowledge gap theory. Knowledge gap theory is a theory about the consequences of social differentiation about by mass communication activities. Its basic point is that in the modern information society, because people with high socio-economic status can usually obtain and use information more quickly and effectively than those with low socio-economic status. The more information transmitted by the mass media, the more the information gap and the knowledge gap between the two tends to widen. That is because the economically poor and are at an obvious disadvantage in terms of the storage of existing knowledge and the access to the latest communication technologies. And the information gap between them and the rich is bound to increase with the passage of time. And the information gap will inevitably become a knowledge gap. This situation is initially shown as the difference in the level of preschool education and then the difference in academic performance in school and the difference in the enrollment rate of higher education, and finally the difference in occupation, income, and social status. Therefore, the more popular mass communication is, the more information is conveyed, and the greater the gap in information, knowledge, and social status between rich and poor is, rather than narrowing these gaps. In the 1970s, the research team of the University of Minnesota began to study the theory of knowledge gap. They made a deep study on the differences in the acceptance of the same information by people at different levels of society at that time. Based on similar work done by their predecessors, they formally put forward the theory of knowledge gap hypothesis in the early 1970s. They explained that there are differences among people at different levels in terms of the degree to which they receive information. Additionally, when the flow of mass media information in a social system is increasing, people with high socio-economic status will obtain information faster than those with lower socio-economic status. So the knowledge gap between the two types of people will widen rather than narrow. In addition to the economic conditions of access to the media and the learning knowledge, uh, the main person in this theory believe the main person in dealing with this theory believes that there are five other factors that can contribute to widening of the knowledge gap. There are difference in communication skills, difference in knowledge and information reserve, difference in social interaction, difference in conduct, acceptance, understanding, and memory, difference in the nature of the mass media system that published information. Moreover, I have several countermeasures related to the theory. The first is increasing access to media. Second is supporting hardware construction in poverty-stricken areas. The third is to choose the mode of transmission suitable for the poor. The fourth is to adopt a preferential policy of education. In order to deepen our understanding of this theory, let me introduce an example of it. The CCTV documentary College Entrance examination tells the true story of a completely different life in the same country at the same age and in the face of the same education system, only with different origins. He studies at Chang Middle School from Anhui Province. For her, her whole dream was to go to a good university. She did her best for this dream. In high school of Beijing, unlike Hefei, Liu Yunhao set her future direction of going abroad early. When she was in the fifth grade, she memorized the words of TOEFL and taught herself French and Spanish. In the end, neither of the girls was admitted to the ideal university, but Liu Yunhao, who has not admitted to Yale, chose Northwestern University, a famous American university, but Hefei, who has only been admitted to an ordinary university, does not know where her future lies. Why these fates of two girls so different in the same country and the same age and facing the same education system? This is because the knowledge gap theory. Beijing as the capital has a lot of educational resources, and Liu Yunhao was born in a family with better economic conditions, so she has the opportunity and ability to enjoy these sources. She knows that she can better develop herself by studying abroad for further study, and she also has such economic strength. Hefei, who was born in a relatively remote village, was born in a family with average economic conditions. She does not know, nor does she have the financial strength to go abroad to receive education. That's the difference between two girls. Therefore, the case can well reflect the same content of the knowledge gap theory. Some people think that the knowledge will be constantly updated and the value of the knowledge uh, acquired as present will decline in the future, so there is no limit to knowledge. That's all of my introduction. Thank you.